Hey guys, it's Cole back at it again. I just want to say thank you so much for all the support on my channel. It's obviously not a lot, but thanks anyways. It's more than I've ever gotten. So this first test was just a brightness test. This is comparing the iPhone 10 to the iPhone 7. This is the unlocking time test. So the iPhone 10 actually won this one, just by a little bit, but it still beat it. So like, for everyone thinking that it's slow, it's not that slow actually. So if you didn't know, the iPhone 10 has Face ID, and all the other iPhones, except for some of them, have Touch ID. So that's what we were just testing for. Right here I'm taking the phones out of the cases to see the materials. So the iPhone 10 comes in either silver or space gray. The iPhone 7 comes in jet black, space gray, actually no, it's just black, gold, silver, rose gold, and there's also a limited edition product red. So the iPhone 10 has a glass back, the most durable glass ever in a smartphone supposedly, and the iPhone 7 just has anodized aluminum, and most other iPhones have anodized aluminum. Except for the iPhone 4 and 4S, they also had a glass back, but they weren't so durable. So Apple's just bringing back the glass back on the phone with the iPhone 10. So if you look at the camera, it isn't like smooth anymore. It just pops right out. I didn't think that I would like it, but it's actually okay. It's a really nice design. Apple needed to fight with some kind of organization. I forgot what it was, but they needed to fight with some organization to get all the like little marks off. You'll see on this iPhone 7 what I'm talking about. So this is anodized aluminum. It doesn't shine or anything. It's actually kind of dirty because I've had it for a year and I probably haven't washed it that much. But you can see the camera there, it's a little bit scratched up. The iPhone, or the Apple logo, is still shiny here, but you're about to see what I'm talking about with all the writing near the Apple logo after this. So obviously this has a home button. That's like the big deal about the iPhone 10. It has no home button, but this isn't a physical home button. It just vibrates the phone when you press it, and it doesn't actually move. So you see that little writing below the iPhone. So this is a speed test. I quit all the apps before I started. iMessages was pretty even, so was calendars. Photos was okay. And then I think that camera was also okay, just like the focusing took shorter on the iPhone 10, so I thought that it won, but it didn't. It was the same amount. The maps actually loaded a lot faster on the iPhone 10. It was using the GPS and loading it in faster. I'm pretty sure the clock stuff was even. That was also kind of even. There was a little bit of glitching on the iPhone 7 though, but even on the news app. For the wallet, I actually haven't set up the wallet on my iPhone 10, so it looks a little bit different, but I'm sure it would load the same, if not faster, on the iPhone 10. Notes open the same. Reminders open a little bit faster on the iPhone 10, but not by that much. Stocks are the same. App Store loaded. Well, it was weird. It loaded faster on the iPhone 10. I actually needed to press retry here so that it load. So like the iPhone 7, I needed to try a couple times on a couple of the apps. I needed to quit it and then restart it. So that's not a good sign, but yeah, I just cut those parts out. iTunes loaded a lot faster on the iPhone 10 here on the iTunes store. iBooks, it opened to my library on the iPhone 7 and it opened to biography on Steve Jobs on the iPhone 10. But they're the same. So I actually haven't opened that app on my iPhone 10 yet, so that is probably why it was a little bit slower. Health is probably the same. settings, I think just a couple milliseconds more on the iPhone 7. Phone was the same. Safari, I don't know what happened on the iPhone 10 with that, but I guess it couldn't find a server or something. Mail open the same. Music, just a little bit faster on the iPhone 10. And then for the TV app, and then it like gave me some prompts, so, but I pressed setup later on both of them at the same time and they both loaded, so I think that's pretty even. And then this is the charging capabilities. So on the iPhone 10, it supports wireless charging, which it still requires a wire for the wireless charger, but it's not supported on the iPhone 7. I forgot what the speed is, but I know that there's going to be an update soon about it for it, where it can charge like 10 watts or something. I forgot what it was, but obviously both of them can charge with the Lightning port. I didn't really need to do the next step. I just measured the screen sizes. So the iPhone 10 screen size is 5.8 inches, the iPhone 7 is 4.7 inches, and the iPhone 7 Plus, 8 Plus, you know, they're all 5.5 inches. And yeah, the display is just a lot better on the iPhone 10. It's called the Super Retina display instead of just the Retina display. Here's me comparing the cameras. The iPhone 10 has a 12 megapixel wide angle lens and one 12 megapixel telephoto lens. So that's how you get like the lighting effects and stuff. Overall, iPhone 10 is a little bit better. I mean, it's a lot better in like speed stuff, but yeah, it's a lot. So thanks, peace.